Hello, guys. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon from wherever you're watching from. This is Chris coming to you live from New York for another episode of My Goal Life. And tonight, I'm joined by two women entrepreneurs in the world of online business, and we are going to talk about how they got into the business, their own journey, their own story on how they become online business owners, and how has life been with them since becoming online business owners. So I'm gonna start off with Michelle. Hi, Michelle. Please say your name and where you come from, and say hi to our audience.
Hi, everyone. I am Michelle Brazo. I am here joining you from Regina, Canada.
Right. Thank you so much, Michelle. Let's move on to Marian. Hi, Marian.
Yes, hi, Sak. How are you? My name is Marian Gadalla, and I'm tuning from Tennessee, Nashville, USA.
All right. So thank you so much, ladies, for that short introduction. So our goal line for tonight is all about uh, inspiring you guys by with Michelle and Marian sharing to us their story, their journey on how they got into this online business thing and how has life been with them and as they become women entrepreneurs in the world of online business. So let's get the ball rolling on that regard. So let's start with Marian. What's your story, Marian?
Okay, thank you for the invitation. Actually, my online journey, it was unexpected. My background as a medical doctor was OBG in Egypt, and then I worked family medicine in Dubai many years.
Mhm,
Um, I done the Australian Medical Board, my former plan to still working in the medical career in Australia.
mhm,
But the reason I joined, I have three boys. I'm mom of three boys, and I'm a wife. My little one, he get diagnosed with autism. Okay, and he's a USA citizen. So we said, no, it is better to come to US. I cannot leave him and working long hour. It's hard, especially because
mhm,
he is nonverbal. I came to USA, and to be honest, I was in the same mentality. I raised, I have to get an education to have a certificate, just join your career. Started to study the USMLE for a
mhm,
short period, but then I stopped. Uh, Life goes ups and downs, but the main reason I didn't continue that path that I felt I no longer wanted to be this one. I am now in my almost mid 40s. Okay, when you are in such age and facing a lot of a challenge, especially we are all immigrant,
mhm,
regardless from where you come from. I started to see, okay, I study again, I go to residency again, having 3 years over there. Uh, I call back some memories when I working as a doctor 12 hour, even when I was pregnant in that little child, I was so distressed.
mhm,
So I felt it's okay. My husband, he meant to finish his board. He is a licensed doctor here in USA. He's
mhm,
practicing medicine. And I saw his journey. He studied maybe 3 to 4 years, paying a lot of money, 20K for the exams and courses. Then he kept applying for a residency. Okay,
mhm,
for immigrants, it's never easy. Okay, that's why I'm proud of him. Every year to apply for a residency, just apply 5K.
mhm,
Okay, and then he get rejected 2 years in a row. So it was a risk. And then in the residency, he spent 3 years away, 24 hours working as a doctor, 3 years consistently. Then he now is just completely full boarded, and he started to get paid decently right now. For a mom with three boys and challenging one, it is not a life. And when I go back by memory, my family all are physicians or are doctor. I just
mhm.
follow the crowd, whatever they said. You just do. You never really pay attention what you love, or what you would like or enjoy to do. I am a faith. person, and I believe everything is for good.
Mhm.
I said, okay, no, I will never go to this path. From the beginning, I never wanted to be a doctor. I
Mhm.
wanted to be a musician, a singer, an actor, but stuff like
Mhm.
that. But in Egypt, it's no, it's too hard to take that task. And then I was working full time when my husband he get his residency, and it was hard for me to find someone to take care of my son. To have, I was working in the scheduling, but when my
Mhm.
husband was here, it was easy. He can take care of him, no pressure. But when he left me, I started no life couldn't be like that. Who knows who's gonna happen? Then I was looking for an online job, never a business. I have zero business background. I don't know what is that. Then I start to see this ads pop, one ad after another, one ad after another. Okay, let's see what is that. Okay. I was thinking like everybody, it is a scam. Anything online is a scam. Okay, everybody. I kept postponing. Then it's okay. What they want? They ask for the email. It's okay. I put my email everywhere. Let them take the email. I put the email. I watch the webinar. Then I find the second step to know the details. I skeptical a bit, and then it's okay. This is refundable. Why I don't see? Nothing is gonna happen. I will lose it. It's okay. That's fine. It's in a market or whatever. Then when I paid the $149,
Mhm.
here all the game change. I was astonished, okay,
Mhm.
with the benefits, with what they offer, okay, which is really too good to to believe it first. That's why they give you 30 days to do your diligence. You look for the
Mhm.
companies we are partner with to everything. And the second thing, I was the other side. Nothing like that. Okay. Sometimes when you see a gold ring, you think it is fake. Okay. And
Mhm.
some people really see this model. They say how they didn't believe what was the benefit we have.
Mhm.
And here I find, if nothing it changes, nothing it changes. If nothing it
Mhm.
changes within us, within how we think, how we take different actions in life, our life is gonna be the same. After, of course, I started like everyone with zero experience, nothing, and now almost 2 years. I work just in days. I the most important that I find myself, I find purpose in helping people, using my talents in running my business. I am in love it. I have friends all over the world. Michelle and Sak, you see, we have our weekly meetings. We meet in person, online. So it just gives you life. This is my short story in a nutshell.
All right, thank you so much, Marianne. So I can also relate to, um, I mean, I'm also an immigrant. So I came to the US like more than 20 years ago. And just like any immigrant in Canada or in the US or anywhere you go to, from where you come from, there's always that adjustment. All
Yeah.
right. So I also had my share of that challenge. And with resilience and perseverance and patience and all the things that keep me like going every day, was able to survive. And I'm gonna insert that part of my story in which how I got into the business later on. So because this time, let's move on to Michelle. Michelle, tell us your story.
So thank you very much for having me. I'm so excited to be here. And so I have been in, again, I'm from Regina, Canada. I've lived
Mhm.
in Saskatchewan my entire life. I'm
Mhm.
56 years old. So, and I have been in the corporate healthcare industry
Mhm.
for 22 years.
Oh,
So my
that's
next milestone for me in my role in my career is my golden years and retirement. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Mhm.
And when I looked at, I have a great career. I have a pension, but to be truthful, life got in the way and savings really wasn't there for my retirement.
Mhm.
So I did meet with my financial advisor probably about 4 months ago,
Mhm.
maybe, and we crunched numbers to see if I could take an early retirement, knowing that 22 years, there's always kinds of different options that you could take. And the
Mhm.
numbers were just not in my favor and retirement will have to sit on the back burner. So how and why I got started in this journey is part of a retirement plan for me. But I didn't see an ad. I did not I did not see an ad. I was very fortunate. I had a coworker that I worked with that did this business on the side. She did it as a side hustle. She found the business through an ad, but for me, I watched her. I watched her perform this job, this digital business as a side hustle every day. And there was certain things that I watched that were different. You know, she was doing it in pockets of time during her lunch hour. She would do things, and I had said to her, I said, let's go to the gym. She goes, at first she started, and then all of a sudden she got involved in the digital business, and that's when she started doing things in her lunch hour. And I'm just like, wow, okay. And I didn't know what she was doing. She never shared anything with me. She kept her digital business she never integrated it at all in the workplace. So then I seen this, and all of a sudden I see her buy a car.
Yeah.
And then she told and then she says, I'm like, okay, you buy a car. Next thing you know, 2 months later, she's paid off the car.
Wow.
So those are things that you just watch. And this is the beauty of this business, is that I watched her for 12 months doing this. And then the 14th month, she retired.
Wow.
Yes, she retired. And that is why I said I didn't click on an ad. I didn't need an ad, right? Because I had living proof right beside me that someone was working a 9-to-5 job and became a job quitter. I got goosebumps even talking about it, because she was a great friend of mine at work and in the 9-to-5 world. And now she's my coach and my mentor. And
That's
so that is the amazing thing. One day I was sitting at work, and I just, you have those days where you're like, I think I've had enough. And that's when I just said to her, I said, your website's this, right? And she didn't understand what I was asking. And I knew what her website was because I followed her. I watched her. I watched her journey. I did all of that. And then I just said, this is your website. She goes, yep. Next thing you know what? I literally, it was June 8th of this year, I joined this business. So, or of 2025, of course. So it's 8 months that I've been in this business. And how I did it was just like boom, boom, boom. I watched, I paid my $149, just like Marian, and did that, paid my $149 within, watching on my lunch break, watching the videos that after you get the $149, you're instructed what to do. It's step by step. That is the beauty of this. You absolutely get trained as you're going through, and you are told what to do step by step. And there is no one, again, if you think that you cannot do this, I didn't think I could do it. And it's amazing. You have doubts, you have fear. Of course, you're going to have fear because it's an investment, and you're investing in yourself. That is the thing. If you think you're not worth it, think again, because this is the best investment that I had done. So long story short, I clicked on the 149, join, click the 149, watch the videos. That was June 8th. I had my coaching call June 10th, and I was set. And that was the beauty of it. And I'm so happy to be here, and that is, I can go into the benefits of it. So I'm not sure how you want me to go, if you want me to go, or I'll just stop and let conversations flow.
All right. Thank you so much, Michelle. So, you know what? I can really relate to your story because I was introduced to this business by someone that I know also, another teacher. All right. So, but it took me 3 years, not to sing her, okay, to really give in to the idea of reaching out to her and being serious about my inquiry about what this business is all about. And because 3 years prior to me deciding in considering this business, I just noticed her like doing all this live videos and all that stuff. And my first impression was that this is something not for me because I don't have that gift of gab. I'm not good at public speaking. I'm the shy type. But I might be a teacher, but it's a different story when you speak to an audience, especially if it's an audience that you didn't know. Okay. So yeah, just like right now, we're having audience, but we really didn't know who they are, and they're coming from different parts of the globe, right? So that's the one thing that at first I'm not capable of doing, right? Also, I have to do. I developed myself once I got into the business. So going back into what attracted me into the business, so that online business owner who ended up as my coach, mentor, and coach, right? So she retired after being in the business for 3 years, and from her teaching job, she was a teacher for like 16 years here in the U.S. and 4 years in the Philippines. Okay, so a total of 20 years. So and 3 years in the business, she retired from her teaching job at age 41. Who would retire at age 41? Okay,
I met
so
her in person.
yeah, like
Yeah,
I mean, and when when I got into the business, that's when I realized also that she's not the only one who retired early. There's a lot of
that's
us
right.
in our online business community who retired from their respective jobs early on because of their success with their online business. Okay,
Yeah.
so that really got me attracted, and I had to reach out to her. And long story short, I joined the business. And here I am 1 year after. I've been doing all these stops. I'm learning a lot. I have had my blessings in terms of monetary and a lot more, right? And this business is giving us a lot of possibilities that we can look forward to. Okay, for as long as we consistently put in the effort every day, because consistency is the key to this business. All right, so um, I came to the US to work as a teacher. So I retired after like 20 years of service. And I started this as a side hustle. So just like how Michelle discovered this business is from a person that I knew also. Although we were not that close, but we got to bump each other in functions related to uh, Filipino Teacher Association. But whenever I get a chance to see her, those times before I joined in the business, she never talked about it, right? And I realized when I got into the business that that's how we do it. We don't recruit, we don't take the opportunity in a gathering to like try to gather people around and talk about the business. That's not what we do. All right. So that's unique about this business. And that is why me being um, no experience in business and no inclination in business, but I'm still thriving up until now. And I know I will still have to be doing this business long time. All right. So I'm happy. I'm happy being here. I've never been happier being an online business owner, and it has given me the confidence not to worry during retirement. All right. So that's my story. So thank you so much, Marian and Michelle, for sharing your stories to our audience. So let's get into the next question. Both of you are still working. How do you make it work with
Uh,
the business together
oh,
with your alongside
I
your
can,
career?
yes.
Yes, Marian.
Actually, what we love about this business, even our work, it could be automated. You
Yes.
know, we might not do it even every day. When you start 2 hours, I'm not
Mhm.
saying every day, 2 to 3 days a week is more than enough. If
Yeah.
you have squeezed the schedule, you can maybe 3 hours weekend, you can make everything. The training is on your own. For me, I was
Mhm.
waking 1 hour earlier
Mhm.
to put an hour, okay, to do what I have to do. And what we love, you're never alone. There is community all over the world. mentor, coach, community all over the world on answer your question at anything you have, you know.
Yes.
It's not just teaching you a business or to build a business or to just earn money. Key difference, by the way, Sak, I'm like, you say you are shy. I'm not shy, but I'm a kind of introvert a bit. Even people who are watching me now in my clinic or my work or close friends, even my coach, she told me you don't talk much. So even if you don't think you are not very skillful to talk, I am really a person who talk very little in social life. But once it comes to here, because we know how this business could change many lives, you
Yes,
know.
of course.
So that's why we want to spread awareness, okay. And the second thing, when you work for a job you are not motivated, but when you build something for yourself, it's different feeling, you feel motivated. So even if you are working full-time job, either you love it or you hate it. Personally, me, I love my job. I never, I never think to quit totally. You know,
Mhm.
as an immigrant, I go there, I just socialize. I love my managers, and but even if you are working full-time, busy mom with three boys, and she succeed, you can do that.
Mhm.
You just need to be coachable, believe in yourself, and if you went down, you are in a community there 24 hours to lift you up.
Yes. So thank you, Marianne. So you mentioned about the automation in our system. So that's the one thing also that that's good about this business because it does the heavy lifting for us. Like 90% of the job is done by the automation in our online business system, right? And systems nowadays are play an advantage in today's entrepreneurship. Okay, so even if we're not doing anything about the business, it continues to run, right? 24/7. Even if you are asleep or we're in the middle of something, it continues to run for us. Okay, that's the good thing about having an automated system that helps you working for your business. Of course, you still have to do your part in running the business, in growing your business. You still have that 10%, right? So I also mentioned about being coachable. So in this business, we need to have that open mind to learn new things because even if you don't have the experience, for as long as or even if you're not a tech savvy, all you need to do is that open mind to learn new things and be coachable because you're being assigned a mentor and a coach who will guide you every step of the way. So all you need to do is to have an open mind to uh, have those coaching schedules with your coach or mentor that you can learn from and apply into your own business as you put in the effort to grow it, right? All right, so Michelle, so
So for me, oh, go ahead.
yeah, go ahead.
So for me, I am an empty nester. All of
Hmm.
my children are adults, and I
Hmm.
have three beautiful granddaughters. So
Hmm.
this is my why.
Hmm.
The retirement, and then I want to leave a legacy for my
Hmm.
granddaughters. So that's my why and my children. Now, when I first started the business, we're all excited, and I'm still excited.
Hmm.
And I, like Marion, my career has gotten me 22 years. It's supported me through this. But
Hmm.
what changed for me is that mindset of knowing that I needed another source of income. One
Hmm.
income is not enough in today's economy. And
Exactly.
that's what also got me fired up about knowing that this system, and again, understanding that I had someone that was successful in this.
Hmm.
So if she could do it, I can too. So
Exactly.
where I found my pockets of time is that I reevaluated what I was doing wrong. What was wasting my time. Sorry, my dog is in here and wanting to get out, and I can't let him out because my granddaughters are up there. So the pockets of time that I found was that, okay, how much was I watching Netflix? Okay, I
Hmm.
cut that. I didn't cut it totally out, but I cut that. And that was a big time waster. So I looked at my calendar and seen when I could do this. There are
Mhm.
non-negotiables for me. I will always work out. So for
Mhm.
me, that is a must. That is part of who I am. I have a dog, so I have to fit that in. So where I found it is that because I work flex time, I'm I'm starting work at 7 to 3:30. So I get up at 4:30 in the morning. I do a few things there. And then also I do things in after work. But I also found that the system that we have, there are tools that
Yeah.
you can actually, come here, Zeus, come here. There are tools that you can actually use that you can schedule all of your posts. You
Mhm.
sit down on a weekend, and that's what I've done. I actually have just done this Sunday, is
Mhm.
that, and I've now freed up my time to do the things that are action to get, that I can concentrate on action items that I'm not, my posts are scheduled. And that is the beauty of it. I've scheduled my post for all week. I sat down on Sunday, I've got them, and then I'm not worrying about what am I going to post, right? Because sometimes people get excited about, oh, I don't think I could do this job because I don't know what to post. I don't know how visible I want to be on social media. But
Mhm.
that's the thing, social media, they teach you to do things if you don't want to be on social media. There's faceless social media platforms that you can use and do, right? So that is the beauty of the business, that there are certain things,
Mhm.
there are certain things that, there are certain things, certain things that need to be taken into account. And then you just find pockets of time. And that's the
Yeah.
beauty of it. The pockets of time that you think that you can't, we all have the same clock,
Mhm.
right? We have 24 hours in a day, and how you choose to do those 24 hours is totally up to you. And
Exactly.
the
Mhm.
beauty, right? The beauty of it is that it's like you said, if you're coachable, if you want to take the time, and it's your desire and
Mhm.
your why. And I didn't get to share, but one of the other things is that the blessings that I've received from this business is phenomenal, and
Mhm.
also I've traveled 3 different places in eight
Oh, that's
months
great. Wow.
and I haven't
Mhm.
traveled since COVID. 2019 was my last trip. And
Wow.
so in 2025, I've traveled to Michigan. I've traveled to Alberta, Canada, because I'm in Canada, but I've
Mhm.
also traveled to Mexico. And I've meet people online, just like I've met you guys online. And then
Mhm.
I actually meet people in person that
Person.
are doing
Mhm.
the same business. And that is
Wow.
one of the beauties of this also, because now
Exactly.
you have long-term friends,
Mhm.
and that friendship still lives, and it still grows, right? And you look
Correct.
forward to
Mhm.
your next meetup. And that's what I love about this business.
Yeah, like I mean, it's time management. Okay, so despite the busy schedule at work, which is I would say the main job at this point of your life. I'm sorry, but then you make it work by managing your time. Okay, so in Michelle's case, you do everything, the scheduling, because of the automated system that we have on a Sunday. Okay, so that everything will be okay with you during the entire week when you are busy with work. Okay, it's time management, and then also what all of us would keep us going in this business is our why. Okay, so our why, like for 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 myself, it's my family back in the Philippines, and also realizing uh being able to travel more because I love to travel. Okay, and just like what Michelle said, she has traveled 3 places already in a span of 8 months being in the business. So that is one of the possibilities that this business can offer you, that you can look forward to. All right, as you put in the effort every day, those would be that would be one of the results that you will be achieving and will be enjoying, right? Because definitely, eventually, we'll have the opportunity of achieving time freedom. Okay, that's why you can travel. You are you are your own boss. You can decide on what to use and how to use your time. Okay, that is why a lot of people in this business have retired early from their respective jobs. They didn't have to wait for like age 62, which is early retirement, or 65, they decided to retire earlier than that because of their success that they have achieved from through this online business. Okay, so thank you so much, Michelle and Marian, for sharing that part of the conversation. So my next question is: we're about to end our go live. How has life been with you since becoming an online business owner,
Uh,
Marian?
sorry, I didn't hear
Like,
you.
how has your life been?
Oh,
How has your life
actually,
been changed since becoming
yes.
an business
Yeah,
owner?
okay. I will tell you only one difference, okay? When we go to the work, we prioritize the work and we forget
Mhm,
ourselves. In this business, we know that we are the asset. We
mhm,
prioritize ourselves,
mhm,
okay? And it's part of discipline and growth. We usually used to not say to the people no, because, especially if someone you love, okay,
mhm,
you do for him everything. I learned discipline is the
mhm,
highest quality of self-love, to give yourself a command and do it exactly as you, but we raised up, we have to sacrifice, we have to put ourselves last. No, if we are not full or 100% satisfied, no one
mhm.
around us is going to be satisfied. And I also traveled, maybe over the last maybe 5 months I've been in Michigan, and I just came from California. And we, I think, during 2026 we at least have at least two business trips. Okay, the
Mhm.
coming in June. So yeah, you are travel, you grow, you change in out. It reflects in all areas of your life. So it's when we say it's more than a business, we mean it. But you will never
Yeah.
understand that unless you are in the game.
All right. Thank you, Marianne. Yes, Michelle, how has life been with you? Like how has it changed since
It has
being
been amazing. It's been
Mhm,
amazing. Again, the mindset that I have, and the daily routine. I have a morning routine now, whereas before it was like, okay, I'd get up, get to work, and that's what I would do, and repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. And then now, I have my morning routine where
mhm,
I am mindful of what my day is going to look like, and I'm approaching things in a different, like my personal growth and professional growth. I've worked in the corporate world, I've had the professional growth, and the
mhm,
personal growth I find now, the things that I'm learning, you know, a digital creator, AI. Like,
mhm,
who would
yeah.
have thought that I'd be learning AI? And
Mhm,
and it's and it astounds me that I look at things, and I'm putting creative reels together, not saying that everybody knows what a reel is, but those are things that I'm doing that are I've never done before, and now I can do it. And when you have that mindset that, what, you might think that you can't, there
mhm.
is no such word as can't.
Exactly.
You can do anything when you put your mind to it.
Correct.
And
Mhm,
that is the one of the beauties of this business, is that they give you the training on all of those things.
yes.
And you do have your coach and your mentor and the team that is built around, right, to help that.
Mhm,
So that is one of the beauties of this business. And that's
mhm.
what's changed me, is that I know my mindset has changed, and I know that I can do this business, and I know that I will be successful.
Yeah, thank you, Michelle. Like on my end also, like I'm not retired, but I'm not idle. So just like what you said, guys. Like I have a routine to follow every morning, and it's basically, well, obviously it's mostly about the business, but I'm learning a lot of things, new things. So this path, a new and different one from my previous job, is something that I'm also gaining a lot of learnings, right? In terms of personal growth, which is there's a lot of it. Like this is actually uh, a source of personal growth. This online business, because it's not all about financial blessings or financial success, but it's also being able to learn from each other, and we can also apply that in our own personal life and grow personally. Okay, So I'm not idle. I'm learning every day, and I am just so excited and looking forward for the so many possibilities that this online business is offering us. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get into the last part of our go live. So, any parting words to our audience? What are we going to say to our audience, Marian?
Um, don't overthink it. Go through the steps. Life is complicated enough, so please make it simple.
Exactly. All right. So, how could they reach you?
Just through our pages or the
Mhm.
website, and we are so glad to really work with you to see if it serves you. We'll support you. If
Mhm.
it is not for you, God bless you. There will be a door is gonna be open.
Yeah, you can mention your website.
Ah, yeah, it's here on the screen. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Marian. How about you, Michelle? Any parting words to our audience?
I do. I would just say start now
Correct.
and don't
Mhm.
hesitate. We can, like, we talked about how we got started. You may see an ad, you might reach out to us. It's all
Mhm.
about attraction marketing. We're
Exactly.
not bugging family or friends.
Mhm.
So one of the things is pay your 149. That 149 is refundable, like we said earlier on.
Yes.
It's
Mhm.
refundable before 30 days. After 30 days, then it isn't. Or if
Mhm.
you've booked a coaching call. So definitely, what do you have to lose? You get to check out what we have, why we're doing it. It is a why. You have to discover that why for yourself.
Mhm.
And I just say my last thoughts are just start. And if you do want to reach out to me, you can see www.cookem to better lives. And I'll tell you why my name is Cookem to Better Lives. So I had better lives is for me. I think having a healthy lifestyle is the most important that you can do because you can have
Mhm.
all the money in the world. And if you're not healthy, it means
Exactly.
nothing.
Mhm.
So that's why the better lives and cookum is grandma in my language. So I'm a grandma to three beautiful girls, and my
Mhm.
youngest daughter is expecting. So
Oh,
cookum is that's why I have cookum to better lives. And so if you want to reach out to me, you know where to find me. And I truly appreciate meeting everyone here online and having this opportunity. So thank you very much.
right. Thank you, Michelle. So there you go, guys. So you can reach out to any one of us here in the panel. You can message any one of us here, or you can register your name and email address to any of our websites that you can see on the screen. So all you need to do is to learn about the business, and it's for free, right? So all you need to do is to watch the free webinar. It's free, and you will have the opportunity of learning about what the business is all about, and it will also give you the chance to figure it out if it is a right fit for you or not. Okay, so it's for free, right? And you're not being forced here to start the business. It's the decision will still be from you, okay, after watching the free webinar. All right, so thank you so much, guys, for being with us tonight. So here you go, our two guests with their amazing, inspiring journey in this world of online business. And I am sure that your curiosity has been stirred by each of our stories. And see you next time, guys. Thank you so much for tonight. Thank you, Michelle and Marian, for joining me in this episode of my Go Live. Thank you so much. Have a good one, guys.
You too. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.